and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower! Was I emphatic enough? Okay. Anyway, this is exciting. I am on the first day of I guess, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3-day gaming weekend, but it kind of feels like 4 days because I work until 2 p.m., so there's a good bit of day left. But after this game, I'll be heading down to York, Pennsylvania, where I used to tread and playing games non-stop and destroying people in high-level strategy. But anyway, this is exciting as well. This is Trey's second thing that he designed. I believe the first was a custom script. This is actually a homebrew script. He didn't design the roles, but he basically took all of the roles from all of the scripts that he hosts regularly, which includes homebrew scripts, and he took all of the characters that wouldn't want to claim their role, and he calls it Paranoia City. Basically, all of the paranoid roles, try to make it as paranoia inducing as possible. So my background is inspired by the fearmonger, which the icon for that is like a heart. So that's like a person that's like having a heart attack from anxiety. And not really sure what the grimoire is about, but that's like a guy peeking through blinds because he's like paranoid, I guess. Anyway, I am Jack. Basically, I am kind of like the mayor or whatever. But of course, like, every homebrew role has got to be slightly weird. So mine is just the demon knows that Jack is in play, not who I am. The demon and myself, you and the demon, die at the end of the 5th day. So basically, I would like for us to never execute ever. Because, assuming I'm not poisoned or something, which is possible because there's a leech at a minimum at the end of the 5th day. But it's not like the mayor where you have to not kill on the final 3, and if you're wrong, you lose. We could potentially have 5 people at the end of the 5th day, and then when me and the demon don't die, we will know that that didn't work. Anyway, the other problem with this is that there's at least 3 ways that people can become evil. I was reading the rolls on my lunch break, but I didn't, well, I don't know. I didn't have a lot of time, so I was just kind of reading through, but there's a ton of nonsense in the script. So it's both homebrew and like official roles or whatever, but that makes it homebrew since it has anything that's not official. I guess I'll point out the things that can make you evil. So, the Magic Harp. The Magic Harp is an outsider. If they die by execution, a living good player becomes evil. So, that's like probably the best role in the game. I love it. There's the Klutz. The Klutz can make you lose. That's cool too. And the Damsel. That's an alternate win condition. So we need to not forget about that. If there's a damsel, the minions have an alternate win condition. They can publicly choose the damsel, and if they're right, they win, and if they're not, they lose that ability. The thing about the damsel is that if it's in play, then the minions know it's in play. And basically, they can choose to out themselves with a possibility of winning the game. But the damsel might already be dead. But sometimes it's better than definitely losing. The drunk, that's the best role in the game. The fearmonger, the inspiration from my background. Each night, choose a player. If you nominate and execute them, their team loses. All players know if you choose a new player. So basically, every night they're going to wake up and pick a player, and then if they nominate and the town chooses to execute them, then that team loses. So basically, if they're evil, which they normally are, they would want to nominate and get a good player executed, and then good would lose, which would make evil win. And then that part about all players know if you choose a new player, basically if you choose a different player, then everybody's told about that. We also have the tall hour, which I hate. I will probably just disregard it. If they're in play, which there are 2 minions, so it's a 50-50 shot. Each night, one townsfolk who spoke privately with any player other than their neighbors yesterday is poisoned for the next 2 nights and days. Basically, if we break the circle, people are going to be poisoned. I suppose it doesn't matter if I'm poisoned, at least right away. I just need to make sure that I don't break the circle so that I'm poisoned on the day that my ability would go off, which I need to figure out when that would be. Oh my goodness, I talked for so long. The marionette, you know about that. Basically, so it's not that there can be extra evil people. The marionette makes it so that you might not realize that you're evil. I may in fact be evil. I just don't know it. Hello. So, the leech, the Fangu. There you go. So the Fangu. Oh, it is 3. The Fangu, the Magic Harp, and the Enchantress. If you're an outsider, you could become evil. I suppose I could be the drunk. See, that's the thing. Bizarre. And then the Enchantress. The first person that they kill, choose a player, they die. Your first townsfolk or outsider target, it is turned evil and does not die. If the attack is successful. So if they're protected by a monk or something, then nothing. But if they would die, instead of dying, they turn evil. So yeah, anybody can become evil. The last time I played with an Enchantress, I became evil, and we won as evil. Oh, this nonsense. The Sympathizer, holy heck. A minion starts not knowing the other evil players. They may publicly announce that they are defecting. If they do, you switch alignments with them tonight. So if you're the Sympathizer, you're a townsfolk. You may become evil because a minion decides to defect. I love it. And there's the Redshirt. That doesn't seem like a Paranoia role. I mean, they're not going to claim their role. I don't know. The Magician, that's fun. It's a lot of fun roles. Anyway, I think I've rambled for long enough. So I will see you tomorrow.
All right, everybody. Guys. I'll give you guys 9 minutes not to talk to each other. Let me open breakout rooms. But first order of business, real quick. So today's day 1, and the fearmonger has chosen a player.
Lovely.
Enjoy.
Oh no!
Hooray!
Oh boy.
So do we have a king who wants to come out early?
I'm a kingmaker. I'm hoping to help evil win.
Yeah, like Demon knows me already, so no point hiding it.
Excellent.
You just lost us the game.
I mean, the Demon's not gonna kill me, or at least till there's 6 or 5 left.
Do you want to have a chat? Do you want to have a chat, Lewis? Since you're next to me.
Matthew, you are sat next to Grow and Robert.
Yeah. George, want to have a chat with me in
Lewis?
my room?
No thing, buddy.
All right.
Lewis, do you want to have a chat, mate?
Yeah, Glenn, yeah.
All right, man.
Over to you, yeah?
Yeah. Come to me.
So come to you, Glenn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not fear the Tallower and will talk to anyone.
Oh,
Nor do I.
Especially since we know that one of the minions is a fearmonger.
That's right.
Jeremy?
It's not.
Are you free for a chat? Let's do it.
Well, I'm the sympathizer. I'm just waiting for the other minion to defect.
Ooh. Did someone ask me?
Steven, do you want to chat?
Rankin, yeah, I'll come chat with
Sure.
you. I'll go to your room.
Perfect.
Robert.
Come to
you wanna-
yours.
Where are you going?
Chat?
Yours.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, Grow, wanna chat?
Go.
That's supposed to be a fearmonger?
That's the fearmonger. You're so
That's
smart.
what I thought. The fearmonger or the boob grabber?
The boob grabber. That's a different script. That's
Yeah.
After Dark.
Right. Clocktower After Dark.
Yeah.
I was hoping to come and tell you that you're my marionette, but no such luck.
Are we sitting next to each other? Dang it,
Yeah.
I was hoping to become drunk.
I'm going to claim the roles that everybody's going to claim.
Oh, okay, cool.
Redshirt, Sailor, Mayor.
I actually was considering claiming Redshirt. That's so funny. I'm just formatting my roles. I don't. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just yelled at you. I thought that after I did all the work of formatting it, that I had deleted it, and that would have been very annoying.
What do you figure the benefit is of the king publicly announcing themselves?
None. Nothing.
I don't think so either.
The only real thing about it is that the demon already knows who they are, but the minions don't. So publicly claiming it, that, in my opinion, that wasn't a good thing.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big fan of the king coming out like that.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
That's
That's what I always tell people. We don't have player agency. You
Yeah.
need to do what Jason tells you.
Yeah. What are you gonna bluff to me?
I don't know. Are you good?
I am good.
You gave me 3 rolls, but I mean, I got the impression that was just complete bullshit.
Yeah, you're probably right. But if you want a day 1 hard claim, I'll do that with you.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I am Jack.
Really?
Mhm.
So the demon also knows that. But
He doesn't know who
you
I
are,
am. He just knows
but
that
he
I'm in
knows
play.
that you're there.
Yep.
Okay. I was interested to find out who the king was because I'm the choir boy.
So if the demon kills,
If the demon kills the king, I find out who the demon is.
unless of course you're the leech poisoned individual.
Correct. I will get a name. If the demon kills the king, I will get a name.
Yes, that's so helpful.
So one thing that I'm wondering whether Trey might do because of the king and the demon knowing who the king is put the king beside the final girl, because that would be one way the demon could kill the king without trying to. And also if there's a mayor bounce. So I'd be curious to find out if Glenn or Rankin was the final girl, because that would be an interesting mechanic. The demon could choose the final girl mistakenly, and it could bounce to the king.
Yep.
So that would be cool. Anyhow, I'm not going to tell anyone else what I am. I'm going to give them those 3 bullshit bluffs.
Okay, I didn't even write them down, so have fun with that.
Okay. Thanks.
I think everyone is ignoring
I
it
think
pretty much.
a lot of people.
I'm probably the
have
only one
ignored
that's trying to actually keep to that.
Well,
Yeah,
I've kept to it so far, but I mean, if everyone else is...
I only kept to Glenn and Rankin myself, so...
I've only talked to one of my neighbors.
Want to lie to me, George?
Sorry?
Do you want to lie to me?
Oh, always. Yeah, let's go.
Who's calling my name?
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know your voice, and
Come
I'm
to
not
mine.
looking at the screen.
Okay.
It's Rankin, Steven.
Okay, Rankin, go to my room.
Yeah. Just the person I wanted to see. Robert, want to talk?
Bro, you want to chat?
Why? I'm
Sure.
trying to get your room, Pete. There we go.
Okay.
I'll go to your
That's
room,
good.
bro.
Yes.
Why is it let me go to your room?
Yeah,
There we go.
it's weird.
Hi.
hey, Steve, hi.
I record, so I'm like scrambling to like
Garbage.
format things and print things and do things. So that's why I'm like not looking at the screen. I got all these different screens, and the beginning of the
That's no
game is a
problem.
little frantic for me.
That's all good.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm happy to do a 3 for 3. If you are.
3 for 3. Sure.
I know that you're kind of mad in this game, but that's okay.
I'm mad.
Anyway.
What did you
my
say?
3 are Monk, Choir Boy, or the Klutz.
Okay. I don't know what I'm telling people yet.
Proof? No.
I'm trying to print my rolls, but it's like printed on a label, which is very annoying. I think it's doing it right now.
Steven, if you want, I'll just read all the rolls to you out.
That would not be helpful.
And to say yes, that's me.
Dang it! Still printed them wrong. Very annoying. Okay. It is functional, though. It just didn't print them double-sided, so I wasted an extra tree.
Just make sure you get the right quartermaster.
Trey, if you don't mind, I'm trying to take a shower here.
Wow.
Okay. I've printed off the rolls. Now I can come up with something to tell you.
Big bluff, here we go.
I am the Redshirt.
What, sorry?
What?
The what one?
The Redshirt.
The Redshirt. Okay.
No, that's not true. Oh, no, it is true. It is true.
Okay. So that's a bold move, because that means if you're telling me you're the red shirt, is you wanted that night?
Yes.
Okay. Bold game. I like it.
I'm
Thank
sorry, what
you.
did you say you were again? Oh, I wrote it down.
Because
I wrote it down.
Choir Boy or Klutz.
Well, if you're the klutz, pick me. Because either I'm good and that won't cost us the game, or I'm evil and then I'll win.
That could be fun.
That would be very
A short
helpful.
game.
Very helpful to me, regardless of which team I'm on.
Back, everybody. So, again, it is day 1 in the town. Nominations are open.
All right, so since we're just starting off here, I'll kick it off. Are there any rules that make it? Well, let me just finish the question. Are there any rules that would limit who we would want to nominate or whatnot? I know the fearmonger. I see.
There's the fearmonger, Stephen.
Is that the only one?
I think that and the fearmonger.
Oh my
What
goodness.
about the eight witches that I put in the script?
Oh my goodness.
Don't forget the fearmongers.
Do not put a witch in the script.
Or I think the Magic Harp is in there.
Yep,
Like,
Magic Harp. That's right.
Yes.
That's very good.
Fearmonger
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
very, very true.
Yeah.
Except that's not really that big of a risk. They're just gonna say I'm the Magic Harp, and then they'll just be around for forever. Because the demon's not gonna kill the Magic Harp. I'm the Magic Harp.
Is that, yeah, I was just saying, is that how it works? Are we all going to claim Magic Harp as soon as we're nominated?
We're all claiming Magic Harp and Redshirt.
but besides me, because
So-
the demon knows.
Hey,
I would like to put out there something as a storyteller thing. You guys, obviously, I have announced that there's a fearmonger. I just would like to point out that it is just an execution, not a death. So I would just like to clarify.
For which
that.
one?
So,
The fearmonger.
fearmonger.
Yep.
No,
So
the
it-
fearmonger.
So if a DA protected the same person that the fearmonger chose, then the game would still be over.
The game would still be over because you're just looking for an execution, not a death. So it's the opposite of a witch.
Is there a saint in this script? I think we should execute them and
I'm
see
the
if they were poisoned. We should execute you.
and Spartacus.
There were too many roles in the script that could end the game immediately, so I replaced the Saint for the Magic Harp because it was pretty much they were almost the same. Except
Similar.
For the game would
Yeah.
the game would continue.
Hmm.
I hope that you've made it so that 6 people can become evil.
So that
Is
everyone
that,
knows.
the maximum? Is that
When
what
you
can
get
happen
when
in
you
the
get
script?
to when you get to 13 players, yes.
The fearmonger told me that they chose me last night, so don't execute me.
The
Don't
I
see
would
the
like
magic
to
harp.
know who it was then, if you
Yeah.
talk to the fearmonger.
I don't like giving out other people's information, bro.
Well, if you only talk to your
Snitches
neighbors,
do
then
get
that
stitches.
points at Gro and Brody.
Yeah, that was kind of my problem. But Jeremy said he would
Paranoia
speak to
made
other
me only
people.
talk to my neighbors.
Well, if I nominate you, Jeremy, we'd save ourselves from the fearmonger. So should that be the move?
Well, I did talk to Robert yesterday.
Or even today.
Yeah, or today.
all right. So
Yesterday was pretty
Time
good.
flies.
so I am the sympathizer. I would just like if the minion that didn't get info is going to defect, if they do that right away, so I could know if I want to play for good or evil. Because I'd hate to help good and then become evil towards the end.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I mean,
I'll nominate Steven.
All right, so Jeremy nominates Steven.
I think we need to just take that out of the equation. We want the minion to stay handicapped. So
All right, Steven, your defense.
I might be the Redshirt or possibly the Magic Harp. So, I mean, if you want to take that out of the equation.
But would anybody else like to add some pertinent information to that?
Especially on the magic harp, so let's come.
I'm getting a lot of votes.
All right, everybody.
I'm not voting on this.
Wow, guys, this is not good.
Okay,
I'm gonna
right.
start.
Leave it at 6. Leave it at 6.
Don't leave it at 6. Leave it at 5.
It'll start with Peter. Here we go.
This is not good, guys.
I
Not
think
good.
evil is voting on this.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Thank you, Evil, for pulling your
a
hands
lot of
down.
people there want to sympathize turn then. Okay.
All right, so
It was a lot cooler
4
when
is
all
not
those
enough.
hands were up.
Yeah.
It was.
That's another bad look for your neighbors, Jeremy.
hey, let's get him.
All right, I nominate Jeremy.
Stephen nominates Jeremy. Stephen, your accusation.
Well, he's going to be pushing on me, so I want to take that out of the equation.
Okay. Jeremy, your defense.
I've been DA protected, so I'm not going to die.
All right, let's test that.
Yep, I can confirm that he told me that he was DA protected.
But he also said that he wouldn't out who the fearmonger was. So I think he's kind of sus.
All right. We will start the countdown for Jeremy. It'll start with Crow. Jeremy's just making sure he doesn't get in a situation like yesterday.
You'll notice Evil is not voting on this.
What happened yesterday?
My neighbors are voting.
You're going to have to pick someone else, Steven.
Come on, Jeremy, help us out. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
All right.
What
so
happened?
6 votes is enough. Jeremy is on the chopping block.
What?
Because
He is the Magic Harp.
All right.
He's
I am
the
the
Magic
fool. I
Harp,
will
and he's
not
hoping
be-
the Enchantress picks him.
All right. Well, we do have somebody on the
Maybe we
chopping
should-
block at the moment.
Maybe we should get someone else on the block.
This will.
I don't know. He seemed to want to die.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Oh no, you're
Can the
right.
Fearmonger pick an evil person?
yeah, but the evil team would lose.
Ah. Hopefully he's the
Yeah,
evil.
it's worded that way.
Very
All right.
odd.
Well, I'll go ahead and start a 10 count here.
Wow.
Since we do have somebody on the block.
I don't know
I
what
will
to
not-
do with
I will
this
not
game.
die, and then you will have to flip a coin as to whether I'm the fool or the DA. I am the fool.
Okay, I think that's true.
Yeah.
There's no reason for the fool not to claim.
I mean,
So just you want protecting tonight then, I presume, if you're going to lose a life now, because the demon will probably attack you if you've got 1 life.
Probably not, since he has nothing else to his ability.
All right, folks, and with Jeremy has been executed and dies, and the game continues.
So far, everything checks out.
Yeah, yeah. Good sound.
Okay, So I don't know what is happening. I don't know what to make of this game. He's clearly not the fool. He lied. I guess I'll fix that. I think the best case scenario, well, so if we have an Enchantress, then nobody's going to die tonight. If we have a monk and they protect, which normally is a good thing, then that would actually be a bad thing. Because, I mean, if they protect on the first night, because then we would not be clear as to whether or not that was an Enchantress. Oh, outsiders. So there should be 2 outsiders. If there's one less outsider, that's a sign of an Enchantress. One more, sign of Fangu. But outsiders will not claim because of the Fangu. Oh, I already screwed up. My ability wants us to not kill people. Dang it. I've already played poorly. I guess I'm just going to kind of hang back and see what happens, because I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know what the heck Jeremy was doing either. The whole thing's very confusing. Maybe he is the Sympathizer.
All right, welcome everybody to day 2 here in Paranoia City, and you will learn at night that Robert has died. And I will open breakout rooms and give you guys 8 minutes.
Robert,
so the
can we talk?
fearmonger did not choose a new person?
That I have no other announcements to make.
Thank
Robert,
you.
can I talk to you?
Jeremy, can I talk to you again? Because I think I might know what you've done.
Come to me.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I'll come to you.
I don't know if you're right, Brody. I don't know anything in it.
No,
Anyone knows what he's
so-
done.
it might be. I'll come to my room, Jeremy.
Robert, are we chatting? I couldn't hear
Yeah.
him. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to my place then.
Why'd you kill me?
Well, I thought that you might be a powerful role.
Cool. I'm not.
I was planning to talk to you before you died. But then after you died, it was perfect because there's really no reason for you not to talk to me since
Right.
the tall hour can't poison it when, you're dead.
Right.
Are you good?
Nope.
You're evil?
Yep.
What the heck? Why did you die then?
I don't know. I think there's a magician in play. Fairly certain of that.
Are you, dude? What? What? Okay, everybody's adopting the be stupid attitude, which is that's my thing.
Yeah, I know. Well, I saw it on YouTube.
Should I rename the script Steven's script?
Be stupid. Robert, do you think there's what the heck? Like, you died at night. Tell me you're good. That's what you're supposed to do. You're...
I'm good.
Okay, thanks. Very reassuring.
I am laughing my ass off over here.
What are you, Steven?
I'm not going to tell you. You said you're evil.
Oh, well, I just said I'm good. So who are you going to believe?
So, I don't know. You have to convince me of something.
Oh, well, okay.
I wasn't told that you were the Redshirt, so if you're the Redshirt, I'm evil.
I'm not the Redshirt.
Oh, good. That's reassuring. Well, I thought you were good, but then when our conversation happened, so I'm just going to assume you're good even though you're being dumb. Sorry.
And why would I take offense to that?
I'm Jack.
Okay.
The demon knows that Jack is in play. You and the demon die at the end of the 5th day. So I realized that we actually should just be like slow playing it and like not killing people. Because if we make it past day 5, we just instantly win.
Okay.
And it's better than the mayor because we could potentially be at 5 on day 5. And then like if I'm drunk or poisoned, we would still have the opportunity to win, as opposed to the mayor, which would be a good lose.
So if you're Jack, what was the claim you were doing yesterday that almost got you killed?
I believe I said that I was the sympathizer.
Huh.
Well, there's a lot of ridiculousness in the script, and that's why I said I can't really fault you for saying you're evil. It's a lot of fun to be stupid. However, not helpful, really.
No, I mean, I think so. Yeah.
What are you?
Ed.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just looking for evil people.
Great. Though if you are evil, then I just told you that I was Jack, which is not helpful.
Well, I think he'll be okay, unless you're evil.
Why are you looking? Are you looking for evil people because you are evil, or because you want to kill them?
We, you know, probably to kill them.
This is comedy gold, you guys.
This is a nightmare. I regret everything.
Yeah.
Am I getting anything else from you?
I think you should not put this on YouTube.
Not your finest hour. Are you the tall hour? Can I relax now?
No. No, I'm the magician. And
oh, you're the magician.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they must, you know.
Oh, you were hoping that I was evil.
I was kind of hoping for it, but it didn't.
It didn't really seem like it went that way.
Yeah, doesn't. And no one I've talked to really seems evil, and I got killed at night, so I think I don't think I was ever in it as being able to.
I've never seen the magician work out.
It's worked for me twice, so I was really disappointed to get the role again because I was like, it's not going to work in this script. So no.
Well, and that's kind of what I'm thinking with my breaking the circle, is that I don't really have an ability until night 5. So like I can break the first couple days, as long as I start following the rules later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
I think we should not ever execute. We should just let the demon kill everyone. And if I'm not drunk, then that'll work out. If I'm drunk, then that's a terrible strategy.
Yeah. And okay, so does this not you talking to dead people doesn't count as talking to a non-neighbor? Or did you talk to non-neighbors yesterday? Or did we just
I don't think I talked to non-neighbors yesterday. I don't remember. I don't really care if I did or not.
Okay. It just matters if you don't want to be drunk at the end. Yep. Or maybe you're evil.
I'm not, though.
Okay. I believe you as much as I ever do, Stephen.
Which has become less as the days have gone on, I noticed.
Well, you know, it's been a while since you've told me the truth about something. So,
dude, I told you, I told you to say the magic word to become evil, and believe it or not, I was telling the truth. I realized after the fact that I could have said that same thing even if I wasn't the method or if the word had already been used. And then you would have foolishly gone to the storyteller and been like, abracadabra, and then you would have lost and you'd have felt like such an idiot.
Well, yeah, but you know that was so early on in our long journey together.
All right. Well, I think I think things have developed some here.
All right. Later.
Room's closed.
No, you guys got about a minute.
So, Robert, want to talk?
I still am.
Okay.
Brody, do you want to talk?
Brody, I'm.
All right, Kate, do you want to talk?
Can we do it? Can we do it 3 in a row?
Kate?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I missed who's saying Kate.
Come to me.
Yeah.
My hand is in the air.
Yep, brilliant.
I'm at the very top.
Chris, Dog, go to my room, Chris.
Hi.
Right. What do you want to do? Down to 3-3?
Are you evil?
Absolutely not.
Why were you so willing to break the circle?
I've already done it once.
Oh, okay. Just keep going then.
I got tricked into it by George, so it's going to happen. I trusted George, my first mistake.
Do you care to claim?
I'm happy to do a 3.
Okay.
Not comfortable doing a claim at the moment. My 3: Huntsman, Sailor, Monk.
I'm trying to find. Oh, there you are, the first one. I am the magician.
Okay.
Which I don't know, just kind of hoping to find an evil person, and that you'll be like, oh, good, I can finally talk to my evil people. But it doesn't seem like you're evil.
No. Nope. Oh, and I hope never again. Stress me out too much. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
Thanks.
That rattles some things down for me, so thank you very much. If that is who you really are. Right, I'm gonna head back
Heading back. Peter, do you care to talk? Oh, it's too late.
Continue that tomorrow.
Did you catch that, Stephen?
I got two of them.
I mean, oh.
You guys did a 3 for 2?
I'll tell you next time. Yeah, it was a 3 for 2. I'll get you the next one another time.
You could just tell the group, George. We'll all plug our ears.
The Magic Harp.
Magic Harp. I got that right.
All right, folks.
It's got to be a running.
Nominations are open for day 2.
Jeremy, I'm gonna take a guess just based on what you told me versus what happened in the town. By any chance, did you want to die?
Maybe. I was the damsel.
I was about to ask if you were in distress.
That makes sense now.
Oh, so Jeremy was the damsel?
I figured even if there's a huntsman in play, there's no role that's going to break the game wide open, so it was better for me just to die.
That was the best Damsel death I've ever seen.
Right. How do you want to die, Jeremy? Okay, I'll be pushed out of my tower and my hair won't save me.
The minion that didn't get information should have picked Jeremy as the damsel and then immediately defected if they didn't win.
That's awesome.
So do you know your huntsman, Jeremy?
No.
Okay.
I think I've heard.
Do you want to know?
Huntsman?
No.
Yeah, I have heard of a huntsman claim.
I mean the
solid one.
I mean the huntsman is next to useless now that the damsel's dead if Jeremy's telling the truth.
Yeah, Huntsman has no function, but if we believe Jeremy, then Huntsman's at least worth keeping because we know they're good.
I'm the huntsman.
There also doesn't have to be a huntsman in play, I don't think.
No, there doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. But
Yeah, but I knew that there was a damsel since I am the huntsman is the point.
All right, excellent. I nominate Stephen.
All right. Brody nominates Stephen. Brody, your accusation.
Because you're not the huntsman that I heard of.
All right, is that
And
it?
even if he is, then,
Stephen, your defense.
I'm very proud of you. I thought that you were just nominating me because, a good roll. Let's kill a good roll. That's typically what the meta is. Oh, look, there's a chef. Let's kill the chef. I'm not the huntsman. I just wanted to claim the huntsman to see if I instantly got nominated, which I did. However, your reasoning was much better than I anticipated. I'm not the huntsman.
All right, would anybody like to add any pertinent information to that? All right, we will start the countdown on Stephen, and it will start with Peter. Here we go.
The huntsman was one of my bluff rolls, though, so we should kill the huntsman claim.
All right, 2 votes is not enough.
Because they are evil if they're claiming that.
I am a little suspicious of Brody, but I can't nominate.
All right, I nominate Brody.
All right, we got a counter nomination of Stephen to Brody.
I think that's 2 in a row. Did I counter nominate Jeremy also?
Yes, you did. Sir.
I'm the tit for tat man, and I was titted, so I'm tatting.
Is that what your background image is?
Yeah.
I am so making a role called the tit for tat man. All right. So, Brody, your defense.
Yeah, my defense. I'm not a great kill. I'm also not the worst kill. Like, do it or don't.
All right.
I'd prefer it if you didn't, but it will be overly disastrous.
I have a question for you, Brody.
Yes.
You said do it or don't. Is there a try?
There is no try.
Okay, because you sounded a little like Yoda.
Not. There is no try.
Yep, there is no try.
I'm going to start the countdown on Brody, and it's going to start with Jeremy. Here we go.
Brody seemed to pick up on that damsel information pretty quickly, which means he might have been thinking about who the damsel could have been. Probably leans more towards evil than good.
Honestly, I figured that you were damsel because that's the exact thing I would do.
All right, 3 votes is not enough.
I nominate Grow.
Peter nominates Grow. Peter, your accusation.
I think when Steven nominated Brody, Jeremy had just said I had a weird vibe from Grow, so I'm following up on that. And if Jeremy would like to continue an accusation, I defer.
Yeah, I talked with Peter and let him know that I didn't have a very good vibe off of Grow or Brody as either of my neighbors. But it's completely social. I usually feel like I can tell when Grow is good.
All right, Grow, your defense.
Yeah. He's probably right that I gave up a weird vibe. I was trying something new that I'm generally not very good at. I tried claiming 3 roles that I wasn't. I usually claim 3 roles and one of them is actually the one I am. But I didn't. And it was new and it apparently gave up a really weird vibe. I'm sorry about that. I'm a good role.
What was your 3 for 3 devil's advocate fearmonger Tallower?
No. But I'm none of those either.
Should have said yes, yeah, because you're not any of those roles, right?
All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and start the vote with Grow, and it'll start with Matthew.
I don't think good can win just by letting the evil team kill everybody and poison everybody.
All right, 2 votes is not enough.
Well, I can't wait to see who nominates me tomorrow. I'm coming after you. After you do.
That man.
You got a theme song too. All right. Any other nominations? I'll go ahead and start my 10 count.
I also trust Rankin and Glenn, so I'm comfortable with any of your nominations, gentlemen.
Yeah, I trust them both as well.
Brody, stop.
No, like I got claims from both of them, and they both check out. At least in my opinion.
You poisoned both of them?
Brody has hard confirmed both of them.
Oh, I thought he was claiming Leech.
All right. With that, nobody has been executed today, so I'll open breakout rooms.
This is very strange script. So I'm going to try to keep good notes. I'll be back. So I will. Commentary. Grow's excuse came off a little thin for me. I'm going to go ahead and mark her as evil, which is the thing I can do. I don't know that she is evil. I mean, it is an excuse. Maybe it's legit. But it definitely smelt funny to me. So the thing is, I think my ability is slightly better than I was thinking. The demon knows that Jack is in play. You and the demon die at the end of the 5th day. I believe... 5th day. That's the end of the 4th day my way, which makes it slightly better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I think that's good. I need to verify that. But it literally, if I don't, then it's execute me because I might be the leech poisoned one. I don't know. I do need to verify if it's the end of the 4th day when you count night 0, or if it's the end of the 5th day.
What?
I just had a question about my roll. It's the end of the 5th day. I'm assuming that does not count night 0, so it's the end of my night 4.
There is no such thing as
I
night zero.
understand that, and I knew that you were going to criticize me and everything about my religion.
I was just simply saying there, and that's why at the beginning of every day I'm announcing what day it is.
Okay, that's helpful. I just want I realized that my roll was slightly better than I thought it was at first, because I'm thinking you never, like, day 5 is wicked late.
And I don't know if you heard it when you came in, but I'm treating your killing of you and killing the demon as an assassin kill, just in case it is a leech game. So, because the leech is like protected, and technically the leech you have to kill the other person.
Okay, so the demon can kill if it's a leech. The demon can die if it's a leech, is what you're saying.
From you, because it'll be the game ends. Because I know that the way that the roll is phrased, it should basically say the game ends and good wins.
Well, yeah, the way that other rolls deal with that is with a jinx, and it says that if it's a leech game, that the leeched player would die, which would functionally be the same.
And what I can do is, because I made the own Jason, I can actually literally put the wording in there that Jack pulls out some daggers and kills himself and the demon in assassin style.
Yep, sounds good.
All right.
All right, very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, everybody, welcome back. Oh, breakout rooms are not closed yet. In the night, you learned that no one has died. So I will open breakout rooms and give everybody 7 minutes.
Peter, I would like to speak to you.
Robert, can we chat?
Come to my room.
Glenn and Rankin, I'd like to chat with you again.
Yeah.
Hello.
Peter. Oh, Peter. I think the game is going incredibly well.
Okay, how so?
Well, because I'm Jack and we're not killing people.
Yeah, that's really good.
So here's the thing. I verified with Trey because I realized I say night 0, so my night 5 is very late. However, it's actually the end of night 4, so we're like halfway to winning.
Right. No, that's good.
Yep. So I think we should blunder and buffoon and then not kill. And I think we're pretty much guaranteed to win. And here's the beauty of it: is unlike the mayor, if it's a bluff or they're poisoned, that's like an instant loss. If I'm the poisoned Jack, like, you can just kill me and assume that I'm the leech poison. And another thing that he clarified is that if it is a leech game, and I'm not the leeched player, that my ability would kill the leech.
Okay.
He said basically he's going to treat it like it was an assassin kill and you die even if you couldn't.
So is today day 3 or day 4?
Technically it is day 3.
Today's day 3. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. I still think one of Jeremy's neighbors is evil, either Brody or Grow, just based on the way the
I think Grow's evil. Grow's my only evil thumb at this point.
Yeah, okay.
However, it's very flaky at best. Basically, a thing I've noticed is that when people call people out legitimately, they often have a flaky excuse, and it's like that's the thing they were thinking, how they were going to defend themselves, but it doesn't actually mean that it wasn't right. So that was kind of my feeling on that. Brody also seemed a little bit flaky, but I think he's less looking evil in my opinion.
He also hasn't said the fearmonger has changed, so they've picked the same person every day.
Yeah, so if we don't execute, then the fearmonger is not helping them.
Useless. Yeah.
Which is good. Because the problem with the fearmonger is we literally don't know who the fearmonger picked, and we could literally be like saint killing anytime that we execute.
And we think last night was a monk or a sailor.
I have no idea. I'm glad. So I was thinking intently that I hope the monk does not protect on the first night, because, like, if there's no kill on the first night, I'm going to be inclined to think it's an enchantress. But that did not
But there
happen,
was.
and then
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So we know that it's not the enchantress, because the enchantress literally, well, unless they killed an evil player just to obfuscate. So that is a possibility. Maybe the enchantress killed the marionette. That actually would be a thing, to make it not look like an enchantress, and then they could kill the second night and turn somebody evil. So let's assume that happened.
So that would be either Matthew,
Matthew or Kate.
Okay. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Don't listen to me. I sound like a genius, but I'm sure I'm wrong. Yes, sir.
Are you free for a chat?
Yeah.
Or do you want to talk to someone? Yeah? You free?
My place.
I'll go. Well, so are you still claiming to be the Redshirt?
Whatever I claim to you, I am still that.
The Klutz then? So you're the Klutz? Right, okay.
Whatever it is that I told you I was, I am still that thing.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I am the clutch. You shouldn't execute me, because it could end the game. And not because I'm the demon.
I've got under good authority that I was protected last night.
Oh, by who?
A person who's playing
It's
this
only
game.
helpful if you tell me their name.
Surprise. And it's only helpful if you say to me who you are.
So
I don't know if
I'll
we're-
give you an alternate theory,
Okay.
which is that we have an enchantress as the demon, and they killed Robert the marionette on the first day, because the enchantress, basically, the first good player becomes evil instead of dying, and then the enchantress killed somebody. So either the enchantress or an evil player could tell somebody that they're the monk and protected. I'm not saying that that's likely what happened, but that's just a possibility. So if that is the case, then I believe that would be Matthew or Kate that are the demon. I got good vibes off of Kate. Is your monk by chance Matthew?
No, not that I'm aware of. I haven't talked to the master yet.
So what is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
I just wanted to say who you are, because you always do big plays, so I'm interested in this.
Yeah, big plays.
I'm interested.
I can't actually show you how big the plays are, because my camera's not widescreen. It looks like it's widescreen because I have it cropped so that it looks appropriate. But boy, big plans. Big plans are brewing.
I think you're good though. I don't know why. I think you're good.
Well, I am good.
I've got a good sign.
Even I am going to put a good sign for myself. That's how confident I am. I suppose you could be the demon and I could be the marionette.
Imagine.
That would suck.
That'd be good fun. No, that's not true. All right. Kate, do you think she's good? She's put her hand up at every single vote apart from one.
Well, I think most good players should vote on most nominations. That's my personal theory.
Okay. I like it. Okay.
I do think that if you're the demon, you should kill Lewis.
I'm not the demon, but I'm a good player. Give me a good sign.
Well, I'm not giving you a good sign yet, but I did give myself one.
What, the word blue? What?
Yeah, well, that may be subconscious because you knew.
Heard whispers of reasonings, but
all right, welcome everybody. It is now day 3 here in Paranoia.
As the dead fool, there must be a monk in play for there not to be a kill.
You're not the dead fool.
Be mad about being the fool.
I mean, like.
So that confirms it is an enchantress. It is a possibility.
Well, first townsfolk or outsider targeted.
I'm still
Didn't
super suspicious of Brody.
well, didn't Robert die?
Well, if he was
like,
evil,
If
he
Robert
may.
is evil,
Robert
then
was the
if he was-
marionette.
Okay.
He did
Wait,
tell
but-
me
but-
repeatedly he was evil. So
Right, so would Robert register as a minion if he was a magician or something?
no, you don't
Magician's
register.
valid,
But
Oh,
he
right.
would be. So if Robert was the magician, I suppose it would make sense to go around saying that you were evil to people in case they were like a minion looking to confide in you, right?
I never told
Is that what you're
Stephen I
trying?
was evil, and I never would.
Okay.
you
there,
would never tell Steven you're evil.
there is video evidence that contradicts that.
There isn't right now.
When this comes out, I am watching the whole day 2 conversation between Robert and Steven. It is pure gold.
This game is a nightmare.
Yeah.
We're all living in it.
Anyway, I wanna repeat that I am either the golden harp or the fearmonger pick.
Can I ask a random question? Kate, what is on your ceiling?
Oh, those are like string lights. There's some old
Okay.
Christmas lights I had running around.
I can
They
only
do
see
look a
like
bit weird,
half
yeah.
of something, and I was like,
Yeah, there's no plug sockets next to my bed, so I have old Christmas lights above it.
gotcha.
Beautiful.
Best of.
So I have another thing to say, and Trey, of course, being a medical person, will criticize me, but I drank an incredibly large number of energy drinks today, and this, in fact, may be inspired by later on this afternoon when
I'm not gonna criticize you.
when I'm having a panic attack. That was a good prep for this game, I think.
You should see what I take before I go to work.
I mean, like, so yeah. So.
All right,
have you
folks.
ever-
Do anybody want to
okay.
like nominate anybody?
Sorry, what were you going to say, Lewis?
Yeah.
Like, so Trey, have you ever seen like a disaster movie, like seen as an EMT?
I'm not an EMT. I'm an RN. And a disaster movie like The Day After Tomorrow. Yeah, lots of
man.
hurricanes and freezes out
No.
there.
Dude,
No,
the
man,
day,
like-
that's awesome.
Like, I don't know, like multiple car crash collision, like kind of like a Final Destination thing.
The worst thing I've ever seen is somebody's handy glove because of a lawnmower. But I mean, they're few and far between. I've had somebody with a gunshot wound to the chest.
You've never had the Statue of Liberty crumble and fall on
I
somebody?
will literally tell you
Yeah.
that like what people think are emergencies are not. You've got like 2% of people coming into the ER with actual emergencies. And then like maybe 20% of the people come in there having emergencies because they're stupid.
Wow.
And then everybody else is going in there because they have an ear pain or because their finger is infected for a month, or yeah, they come in for stupid shit. Anyways, that's
Trey,
that's
this
my-
is getting posted. You may want to dial it back professionally.
Oh no, hey, everybody in the healthcare profession knows.
Oh.
And plus, the people who do go in there for this don't have electricity to
Oh,
see this
the
video.
stupid people don't have the internet.
Yeah, they don't have the internet.
I think
That-
the
Let
human
them
rights
have
are
it.
being violated here.
If you go to the emergency room for an earache, you should be slapped.
In the other ear.
Please
You know,
clip
in
that
the- in the-
and put it on your channel.
I love it when they come in for teeth. It's like go see a dentist. Not anyways. All right, nominate somebody, people.
Brody. Somebody nominate Brody.
I can't until after he nominates me.
All right. Well, I mean, I can just start my 10. I'll just start at 10 counts since we're just staring at each other.
Yeah, go on then. I'll nominate Brody.
All right, Kate nominates Brody.
Clearly, there is enough reason to think I yield the floor to Jeremy. We discussed it and I forgot the reason.
Wow.
I know we've said it.
Brody's claiming outsider. I think there's too many outsiders. I think if we don't kill
That's it.
people, there's no possible way we can win. Let's kill Brody.
All right, Brody, your defense.
Yeah, like I said, I am an outsider. If there's too many outsiders and we believe all of them, then that leads me to think Fangu. So I'm not the worst person to get out of the way. I'm like, and I think this early it's fine if I go, but again, I'd rather not. But well, do it or don't. Like that's what I got.
Pertinent
try.
info. If it's the Enchantress, there's definitely too many outsiders.
What else could have killed Robert on the first day?
Robert's a minion.
Cavity.
He may have had a
All right.
cavity,
I'm
and
gonna,
he went to the emergency room.
One of the two.
I'm
There's
gonna
a lot of
start the
outsiders, so I
countdown.
might have been, you know.
It's gonna start with Jeremy. Here we go.
Who are you leaning towards, Brody? If what you told me is the truth.
So if it's Fangu, then I'm leaning towards the other outsider claim. And if it's not, like I'd still like to get that out of the way too. Like I'm fine with this.
All right, so 7 votes is enough to put Brody on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Do we have any other nominations?
I nominate Grow.
Okay. Steven nominates Grow.
That's not allowed. That's against the rules. Tip for tat, man.
She didn't nominate you.
Well, I'm yeah. Anyway, I caught a little tell, and I'm pretty sure that Grow is evil. So, it's not 100%, but it's like 91%.
Confirmed.
Yep, it's confirmed.
Not 100% confirmed.
Just shy of Trey quality confirmation.
All right, Grow, your defense.
Yeah, I'm not evil, but I like the 91% being really specific. That's a nice touch, Steven. I think I could be useful to hang around for a while yet. So I really don't think we should kill me. And I don't know what all the tells and sus is about, but yeah.
I like how all the activity is just hanging on the bottom half of the grim. Everybody is nominating each other just on the bottom half. Everybody up top is just spectating. All right,
friends.
So I'm gonna start the countdown for Grow, and it's gonna start with Matthew. Here we go.
I also think Grow is about 9% good.
I mean, technically, Kate put Brody on the block. Well done, Kate.
Wait, how many did Brody get?
Brody
Seven,
got
I believe. 7.
Okay, so that's fine. It went tie. That's fine.
It's a shame there wasn't an extra vote, so Grow could have tied it.
I would if there was a possibility of Drew tying it, then I'll just stick my hand up.
All
see
right,
what
Brody
happens.
is
That'd been a
still
good
on the
tell.
chopping block with 7, so I will start my 10 count.
I'm gonna nominate Matthew.
All right, Brody nominates Matthew. All right, Brody, your accusation.
Because he's the other outsider, and this might be a Fangu game.
Why would you announce that?
Well, I wish we know now.
All right, so Matthew, your defense.
Yes, I'm the other outsider. I'm the heart. So if you want another minion in the game,
I will say to Matthew's defense that he actually told me that day one as the first one he talked to. So I'm pretty sure he is the Magic Harp.
You should pick him,
That's
bro.
funny, because I'm the Magic Harp.
Lies.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown for Matthew. It'll start with Robert. We need 7 to tie, 8 to put him on the block.
I'm sorry, Trey. You said we need 7
to tie and 8 to put him on the block.
I heard you say we need 7, guys. We didn't get enough votes. He said we need 7.
How many to tie?
8. All right, 1 is not enough. All right. I'm gonna.
You fooled us, Evil, by not voting. We assume that everyone's good now, except for Brody. Brody wants the Magic Harp to die.
All right, and with that, Brody has been executed, but does not die.
Oh, that's a
Devil's advocate.
Or you were the fool.
Okay.
All right, I'm open to breakout rooms. If y'all go, please, to your rooms.
All righty.
All right, I'm putting him as the leech. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. I don't actually know that he's the leech, but that's what we're gonna say he is. He claimed outsider, which I think is wrong. He wants it to look like a Fangu. So I think that makes Jeremy good. And Matthew good. Also Matthew, he comes off as good. So it should be another evil player. If it's the leech, I'm going to put Kate in as the monk. She made a comment about how, I don't know, I think there is a monk, and I think it's her. But I'd also point out that we just had another day where we didn't kill, which is phenomenal. However, I did also try to tie it, which could potentially out that I'm Jack. And the demon knows that Jack's in play, so that may not be good. So I will die. And then we need to hunt this evil person. Or the leech person. It's not Kate, because her ability worked. Assuming she's the monk. Huh. Interestingly enough, choose a player, they die. They are poisoned. They can actually choose an evil person. Each night, choose a player, they die. You start by choosing an alive player, they are poisoned. So if he chose a minion, they would not have that ability. So he did not choose the Fearmonger. However, he could have chosen the Magic Harp, which is hilarious. Because the only way that we would ever know is by executing the Magic Harp, which would normally turn someone evil. So, that's wicked. Alright, so my argument is going to be that we should kill Brody again. Because we need to confirm that he wasn't DA protected. Which is a possibility. If he was DA protected, he's most definitely evil. If he doesn't die again as Jack, that is not a bad thing either. I think it's very sound.
All right, everybody, welcome to day 4. And in the nighttime, you learn that Steven has died. And I'm going to open breakout rooms and give you guys 6 minutes. And the Fearmonger has chosen a new player.
Okay, can I just tell me if my logic follows here? Unless there is a monk or a sailor who wants to come out and say that they protected Brody, then we know that the minions are Fearmonger and DA, and that Brody is evil, and that he's who we should execute today.
Well, it's also
Am I
possible he's the
wrong?
leech, right?
Yeah, monk or sailor
So, I mean,
wouldn't protect him from execution.
he's evil, so
Yeah,
he's
right.
either
Yeah.
one of the minions or the leech.
Or possibly
But
the
say
demon
monk
that's not the
or sailor
leech.
wouldn't protect him
Can
from
I
execution.
chat with Kate, Glenn, and Peter? Are you guys
so
comfortable?
okay.
Can I
so,
be in that?
Okay, so
Come to yours.
Steven, you can be in that.
I be
Whose
in
room
that?
are we going?
Yes.
Jeremy's?
Trey, you said
I don't know about
Fearmonger
Rob.
chose again.
Maybe.
I died
Okay,
before he did.
Yeah, you can come
Okay.
in, Robert.
okay,
My room.
okay, so Stephen Loomis, want to talk?
No, I'm going somewhere.
Oh, right. Sorry, there was a bunch.
So I think because we did get a day with no death, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong here, that it's a good idea to take a shot at Brody, because I think then we learn whether he's DA protected or leech, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any reason not to for him to be our vote today.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I wanted. I trust Glenn and Kate mostly as far as alive people. Peter, you're in there, but there is always a possibility that you're evil with someone else making a specific play. So
I can let everyone in here know what I've told a few other people was that I am the choir boy. When Lewis came out as the king, I sort of became useless unless he sat beside a final girl or he gets killed by a mare bounce. So you fill choir boy in, and it's up to you whether or not you trust me. But I trust everyone from Kate down to me. Actually, from Robert down to me, going clockwise. I think all the evils are on the other part of the grimoire from Matthew down to George.
I think
on that
Matthew's
side.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Matthew's good too.
So I think three of the that means the evils are Grow,
George,
Brody,
Grow,
and
and
George.
Brody, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
So I just will share that I was Jack. I shared that with Peter and who I told one other person. Robert, did I tell you?
Yes, you did.
And then obviously I died. One theory was that Robert is a minion and that it is an enchantress. However, if there are two outsiders, that's not correct because there would only be one outsider. Which I do think Jeremy was the damsel, and I kind of believe Matthew's the magic harp. However, I will say one phenomenal twist is that potentially Brody is the leech, and Matthew the magic harp is the leech poisoned individual, which would really be funny. Because you have to kill the magic harp, which normally would be a bad thing to do. And there's really no way to verify that.
If we had a sailor, we could make him drunk.
Yeah, if Brody doesn't die today, who do we suspect would be his leech host?
I mean, the way I've got it written in my grim is that I've got Grow and Brody as the DA and Fearmonger, one or the other, and I've got George as the demon. Those are my. But Brody could very well be the demon.
Yeah, if we execute Brody today and he doesn't die, then I think he has to be the leech.
But I think Grow is a minion.
Maybe. Yep. I tend to agree.
I'm gonna say George is the marionette.
I think that Brody would choose Kate. Whoever Brody chooses is poisoned, correct? If he is the leech. So I think that does clear a couple of people.
I think what we just have to make sure that we don't do, because we know the fearmonger has chosen someone, is that if Brody, George, or Grow nominates someone, we can't let enough votes get on the block for that, because that could be the fearmonger choice.
I would like Kate or Glenn to nominate.
Yeah, I'm happy to nominate Brody again.
Kate, are you the huntsman, are you?
Yeah, I'm the huntsman.
Yeah, thought so.
So I'm kind of here now.
Does that mean Glenn is the monk?
No, I think I was targeted. I'm the fool. I think I might.
That's why there were no deaths.
Yeah, which is why I think you're not poisoned. Which is why you're not.
Yep.
You're cleared as not being the leech's host.
So another comment I would like to put out there is that if Brody is not evil, he would be an excellent fearmonger pick.
True.
Yeah.
But fearmonger has to nominate.
I don't think there's any way Brody's not evil.
Yeah, well, and that's a good point, that it has to be the fearmonger that nominates them. So we just need to have anybody but. So I would say Glenn.
Just plan on jumping on that when nominations open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, cool.
Very productive day.
Oh, Grow, we talked about you so much.
Grow, can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. My place?
Yes.
Okay, so
Too late.
Oh, too late. I guess I'm stuck here listening to Lewis.
what?
Well, you wanted to talk to me, and I have tried to run off multiple times, but it didn't work out.
Okay, so yeah. So are the rooms closed now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have worked really hard to make sure that the dead do not outnumber the living, because I don't want Lewis to get information.
I mean, like, if you didn't want me to get info, just kill me.
No, I don't want to kill you because there might be a choir boy.
Like that's the balancing act.
All right, everybody, it is day 4. Nominations are open.
So
Nominate Brody.
Wait, what?
Kate nominated Brody.
I nominate Brody. I'm not
Kate
giving you a
nominates
chance.
Brody. Okay. Your accusation.
It's just too suspicious from what information everyone has for the little group we were talking with. It's just, yeah, it just seems too odd that Brody's still alive at this point.
All right, Brody, your defense.
Yeah, I am acutely aware that this looks really bad for me right now. My only defense, the fearmonger chose I am a layup to die.
That's fine, because Kate's not a minion, so it's fine.
I mean,
Trust Kate.
well, unless, if
All right, pertinent information.
Lewis was trying to talk, I think.
Yeah, unless Jeremy is another minion claiming Damsel to Kate's fearmonger Huntsman, I just don't know.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown for Brody, and it'll start with Jeremy.
I think we
The
pretty much have to get this. Because if it is a devil's advocate situation, can we get another vote, Ratkin?
Thank you.
Dude, okay.
George,
Ratkin, why did you pull your hand down?
Because George put his hand up.
Okay.
What? I was helping out. What do you mean? Stephen was using his dead.
There was a panic!
Okay.
It all worked out. Thanks, George.
Can we do that again, just on somebody else? Just
what? What are you saying?
Highly entertaining.
Oh.
I would like to watch you lose your shit again.
So you want another nomination?
So Brody is on. Yes, Lewis, go up for it.
I don't think we should nominate anyone else.
I'll nominate Kate.
There we
Okay, fair.
Rose, what color is Brody's token?
All right, Lewis nominates Kate. Lewis, your accusation.
Okay, two pieces of information. One, the fearmonger has to be the one to nominate the fearmonger chosen. So Kate could be the fearmonger. And two, I heard that she has a role that it's pretty much finished by now. So that's two claims to legitimately kill her.
All right, Kate, your defense.
I'll be out in the open with it. I'm Huntsman. I'm pretty much guaranteed good at this point. The amount of people I have hard claimed this to. Yeah, I am also a bit useless. I fully recognise that. End of defense, Huntsman.
I would like to pertinent info. Lewis, there was a 6-way chat, and we literally said one of us needs to sneak the nomination in case there is a fearmonger that nominated Brody, in the off chance that Brody is good. And so that was why Kate quickly nominated, so that we didn't give the evil fearmonger an opportunity to nominate and screw us up. So that was intentional.
Yeah, I did jump on that nomination with the knowledge that someone would probably counter me and that I'm a disposable role.
And secondly, if it is a DA protection, like this is the day that we have to kill Brody, because if he was DA protected, then he could be protected again tomorrow, and we wouldn't know if it was the leech or the DA.
Okay. So tomorrow would be day 5.
Yeah.
Which means if there's a deck in the game will end after that day.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, that's how roll reading works. All right, I'm going to start the countdown, and it's going to start with Kate.
We need to find out if Brody is the leech or if he was DA protected.
Yep.
He was DA protected.
Almost voted for myself then.
So, Brody, are you the DA?
No, I'm not the DA. I'm the klutz.
Is it possible that Grow is the DA?
All right, so
It's
2
entirely
votes is
possible.
not enough.
I'm going to nominate Matthew.
My goodness.
All right, Brody nominates.
Unpredictable.
There you go. Because I know the fear marker probably shows me that's like my biggest fear right now. Matthew's the other outsider. I think it's a Fangu game just because that's how the outsider counts lining up. And yeah, that's what I got. Like if Matthew's the Magic Harp, we have another evil to deal with, and we can cross that bridge when we get to it. But I strongly think that I was chosen by Fearmonger.
Do you
All
think
right, so
Fearmonger?
Matthew, your defense.
All I say is, I'm Harp. I've said it before. I'll say it again. So I don't think I need to say any more on that.
Don't kill Matthew.
I will add that Brody likes to claim outsider when he's evil.
Yeah, because I'm having so much fun right now.
All right, we're gonna start the countdown.
I'm about to pull a Jeremy.
Matthew.
Brody, we collectively agreed to have Kate nominate you so we could avoid the fearmonger. So unless we all got fooled by Kate, you shouldn't fear the fearmonger.
So
Imagine that.
All right,
I'll
good,
say-
good
okay, so
shout.
I'll say 3 words if it turns out that I was right. Yeah.
All right, one
Was it
vote is
I-
not
I was right?
enough. All right, do we have any other nominations? All right, I'll start my count.
I think we're
Kate, you
fine.
better not. Kate, you better not be fearmonger.
Regardless of how this turns
Fair
out, this
enough.
is the only play good could make today, to be honest.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah, for sure.
I do wish we'd
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
done rock paper scissors to determine who the nominator was, though, because it does make me nervous if we had a 6-way chat and the fearmonger was there.
Yeah, I forgot to say that the fearmonger could have been in that 6-way and manipulated the thing so that they nominate.
That's impossible.
them.
I was part of it, and I've always done what's right.
It wasn't Stephen, exactly. He's the fearmonger, and it wasn't him, so it can't be.
All right, folks, and with that, Brody has been executed and dies, and the game continues.
Choose Glenn.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Before everybody goes away, I'm sorry, Brody. Say that again.
The klutz, I choose Glenn.
Brody is claiming Klutz, and he's choosing Glenn, and the game continues.
Way to play it right to the end, bro.
It's almost as if the storyteller didn't see any reason to delay after Brody's death. Like maybe he wasn't actually the klutz. That's what I think. So I'm pretty sure that confirms that there is a DA and a fearmonger. And we either just killed the DA or the fearmonger. That's what I think just happened. We'll be at 7 in the morning. And we'll get 3 kills? Yeah, 3 kills. So I would advocate for killing George or Grow. I don't actually know what Ratkin is. But I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think Lewis is good. I don't know. I don't actually know. That's what I think. No, I can't give him a thumb because I don't even know his claim. But I definitely plan on nominating Grow. If Grow is the DA and she's protected herself, that'll be very annoying to me. The other problem is if we have a leech. So it could be an imp or a leech. Neither affects the outsider count.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It is now day 5, and in the night you learned that Glenn has died.
Of course.
I will open all breakout rooms and give you guys 5 minutes.
Okay, so.
So we
Rankin, wanna
dodged.
talk?
So we
Wait.
dodged a bullet.
All right, let's have everyone but Grow, Brody, and George into.
Okay, so Rankin, want to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, so mine.
Yeah.
Stephen, do you want to chat about the chat to you? I miss how crazy talks.
Robert.
George, did you say you want to talk to me?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll talk to you. My room.
Don't start too
Glenn.
reluctant about it.
All right, Glenn, why
Okay.
don't you?
I need to suss out if he is one or the other.
Hello. Welcome
Hello.
to your breakout room.
And welcome to my breakout room. I am having a panic attack.
Sounds like it. That last nomination, right? Oh, that's crazy.
Dude, I almost
Right,
used my
so-
dead vote. Thank you for voting, by the way.
Well, that's all right. I didn't know. I don't know what Stephen was doing. Ranking. I mean, I put my hand up so you could take yours down, and then he took his down. I was like, I don't know. I think thankfully we had enough anyway. But
Are you good or evil?
yeah. So I'm good. What's have you guys? I mean, I know that you guys have got some little herd going on. Have you guys figured it out yet, or what?
Yeah, we broke rancor and we've stopped being paranoid twits, and we just tell each other everything. And mostly I tell
good.
everyone that George is evil.
Oh well, that's fine. I am most of the time, so that checks out.
So I just need to know if you're the leech or the devil's advocate. That's really what I would like.
I'm neither.
And the funny thing is if we kill you and you don't die, then you still could be either. Because we definitely have a devil's advocate.
Right. So this isn't going to help my case. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to leave it to be a surprise.
No, I would
I've been
like. I
helping
would.
this village, but you don't want my help. You're excluding me.
No, if you're good, you needed to say what you have. If you don't say what you have,
Okay.
then I definitely
I'll
think
tell
you're evil.
you. Right, I'll tell you. Right. Okay. I'm the sailor. Right.
Aha.
I'll give you all the names that I've protected because I think I've done a good, decent job.
Decent job of coming up with a list. Got it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I know. I can spell names.
Do you pick on night 0?
Yes.
Okay.
So I went for Brody first, just random. Then I picked you because honestly, right, you'll like this, right? So you came out on the first day and you said I'm the sympathizer. So I thought I'm gonna pick Steven because then if he's drunk and then the minion tries to defect.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, right.
Because that would have been a
then,
thing. However, I think his defection, like he technically could have defected the next day.
Yeah. I would have had to. I couldn't pick you consequently. Yeah. But isn't it like a once per day or once per game thing or?
It's my ability. That's the thing. Like it's the sympathizer's ability. So, if they defect, like, and they don't become good, then they can just be like, well, I'm gonna try it again.
But the thing is, and then the next day you claimed Huntsman. So I thought, okay, there's no point in that. I didn't really know you were the spent Huntsman. So I thought I don't really know what was going on. And
that's fine. I still don't know what's going on, but I have all the thumbs.
Then I picked Lewis because he was, so far he's claiming the king, which I will believe until there's more dead people than live players, and then I'll start to suspect it. But I thought I'll pick him because then at least I'm not affecting anyone's information on Monk or anything. Then the day before, I picked Brody just in case he was the DA and he protected himself, and then hopefully I made him drunk. And then because I thought maybe if he's, picked somebody like another minion or the demon, then that wouldn't work. And then last night I picked Kate because I believe that she's the huntsman, and since she's got no ability that it's going to interfere with. So yeah, that's my info.
So if you picked a townsfolk last night, if we kill you, you should be drunk because normally, you would drunk the sailor if they pick a townsfolk. So we should try to execute you and see if you die.
Sure,
because I believe you.
I can't promise anything.
Yeah,
but
because
sure.
I'm
fine to die.
Because I believe that you're the sailor, I think that we should execute you.
Well, that makes sense. But hang on, shall I nominate you first so we can do the tip for tat thing?
I'm dead, so I can actually not nominate.
No, I'll nominate. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can nominate me, and then I will shout that I nominate you back, even though I can't.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right, cheers.
Checks out.
See you in a bit.
Yes.
See.
How do I? Oh god, come on! I'm very confused right now. Oh no.
Oh, the prick arrows are closed. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's the reason why. Oh, poor old Lewis. Stood him up.
Oh,
Stood the king up. He's going to chop my head off.
Oh no! Imagine if you were a fool, then.
Oh my god!
The breakout room's just closed.
Yeah, sorry, Lewis.
All right.
So wait.
Are we? There we go. All right. So everybody, it is day 5. Nominations are open.
So any Jacks want to come out? Because Evil can't do anything about it now.
Any what?
Jack.
Jack.
I'm Jack. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
I mean, any living players want to come out as Jack? Like, because living's important.
If you're alive, claim that you're Jack. It'll make Lewis happy.
Is Kate our designated nominator now?
I can be. It's worked the last couple of times.
I have some information I'd like to share. Evil George has given me his bluff roll, which is Sailor.
Ooh. Tasty.
Sorry, George. It turns I didn't.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh.
and I believe that I think I figured out that Glenn may be evil because all of all of his three, like he claimed Final Girl, which he can't be because he died in the night. I think he claimed Monk and Sailor. Well, unless
Yeah,
George is
all true.
yeah.
He did that intentionally because he can prove himself.
So
Also true.
Just like everybody in the script.
Yep, confirmed.
1,000%.
So
I think it's 50-50, Kate. Someone's DA protected and someone's not. So it's kill the same person 2 days in a row.
I think George is the leech.
How dare you?
So I don't know if that means that we should go for the DA.
well, I mean, we have to go
Oh.
for a Townsfolk because if we think it's a leech, then a Townsfolk is poisoned.
But we don't know it's a
Why-
leech until we
why do
try
we
to
think
it's a
execute them
leech?
twice.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a 50-50
it
between
could-
the leech or the imp.
Or the imp.
Yeah.
I just want to
Or
throw out
Fengu.
a
Like I
potential-
am plus. I chose Gwen. That's what I got for you.
Yeah.
I just want to throw out a potential theory that if King was a bluff roll,
Yeah.
Lewis could have just claimed King early on, and that also allowed a potential choir boy to make a claim.
That would make me really, really
could,
angry.
But then,
No.
I thought about this, but then if he survives late, like he can't surely go the whole game as the king, because surely when more dead players than alive players start appearing and he's still alive,
No,
then he would just kill him.
If the
There's not a
choir
bluff,
boy,
right?
if there's a choir boy, there has to be a king.
Yeah, but
Right?
the
Yeah.
choir boy and the king could both be bluff rolls.
Or the choir boy could be drunk. Like I've done that as an ST before. Like it's
Yeah.
unlikely, but I have
Yeah,
done it.
yeah,
would
you
still
can
be
have a
good,
drunk
you know.
choir boy.
Pertinent information. I never refer to myself as an ST.
That can be important.
All right. Do we have any nominations today, y'all? Anybody want to try
So,
and kill somebody?
I'll just throw out that I believe George is the demon. I think he's the leech. I think we should nominate him. I think it makes more sense to nominate him than the devil's advocate, because if we try to execute him twice, at that point we will know what we're doing. And like everything in this game, it won't work, and we won't know what we're doing.
Yeah. If he's claiming Sailor, we should try, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think that means he's leech, or at least he knows there's a devil's advocate. Or maybe we should just go for grow.
Sure. Listen, so sure, if you want to waste your time in this game nominating me, I may die. Again, I don't know if I'm the drunk. If I've been made drunk today, then I will die, and happy days. If I'm not, I won't die, and then you'll still think I'm the demon or the leech or the DA or whatever you think I am. So if you want to waste your time doing that, then feel free.
It's possible that Brody was the DA. Oftentimes the DA will go from protecting
That's what I
themselves
think.
from the demon.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much sure the two minions are DA and Fearmonger, and is dead because one of them was Brody. So it's just a matter of whether the DA is still alive, and if today's the day where they protect themselves or the demon.
It would
All right,
also.
I'm gonna start at 10 count, you guys.
Kate, pick one.
Yeah, you're gonna die tonight, Kate. You should pick something.
Yeah, fine then. I'll nominate George.
All right, so Kate nominates George. Kate, your accusation.
Yeah, again, coming back to that six-way chat we had, we have a list of who seems most suspicious and who can't be backed up and who can, and yeah, it's come down to George. And like everyone said, I'm going to die tonight probably, so coming at it.
All right, George, your defense.
I think there's clearly some sort of like favorites club going on. Not a fan of some sort of like inner circle VIP club.
Sorry,
Alright?
George.
You know, who else is not confirmed? Kate's not confirmed. She's a hunter. How is she confirming that?
Well,
And
she's
bollocks.
confirmed because somebody claimed Damsel. That confirms her.
100%.
100%.
No, absolutely not. But
Absolutely.
somebody claims Damsel, therefore she's confirmed. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean,
technically, like
like
8 people claimed
Oh,
Damsel, but whatever.
Yeah.
Also, since it's day 5, Kate could have also nominated herself to avoid potential fearmongering and have a Jack victory for good. If there's a Jack alive.
Jack's dead.
All right, so George, do you have anything else to add to your defense?
Screw you all.
All right, with that, I'm going to start
Accept.
the countdown on George. He's going to start with Brody. Here we go.
I will also point out that he said he picked Kate If Kate's a townsfolk and he picked Kate, then he should be drunk and be able to die.
I'm glad that's your dead vote there, mate.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Well, I think it's too late.
All right, so 7
Yeah.
votes is enough to put George on the chopping block, and yes, Glenn used his dead vote.
Ooh.
All right, that's going to be difficult at this stage of the game to beat.
Don't
So I'm
try
going
and
to start
kill
my
me.
10 count again.
It's going too fast. It's going to end up being like 25 seconds. You promised us 30.
All right, and with that, George has been executed but does not die, and the game
Does not-
continues.
Oh, George
Oh,
hasn't
mate.
died.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and there's,
There we go.
and there's no Jack. Yeah.
All right, so here's the problem. Devil's Advocate and Leech. That is mean. I guess it's possible that Grow is the Devil's Advocate, but I think it's Brody. Why would the Devil's Advocate protect the Fearmonger? That's bizarre. Well, unless it's meant to confuse. So we'll wake up to 6 if we execute. We'll wake up to 5. But we would at that point know. So I think unfortunately we have to kill the Leech again. And they know who the Leech protected person is, so they're going to kill another person that we don't want to kill. And we think Grow is evil. I think it's possible that the Leech can pick an evil player. However, they would be poisoned. So it can't be the Fearmonger. So if Grow is evil and the Fearmonger, then has to be a good player. And they didn't know the rules. I still don't know Ratkin's rule. I suppose. So the good outnumber. Each night, if the dead outnumber the living, you learn one alive character. The dead outnumber the living. So if we execute him, he's not going to get in from... Because the demon's going to kill. We'll be at 6, and then we're going to kill George. It will be at 6. And Lewis will not get information. It would also be helpful if the demon killed Lewis, because then Peter would learn George the demon. Assuming, yeah, I don't know. The Huntsman. Well, I think the Huntsman has proved that they're not the leech poison. So if they kill Kate, so yeah, I don't know. I think things are shaping up.
Rankin is the red shirt.
Oh, cool. That was unexpected. Anyway, Rankin's ability worked. That means he is good also. I would also like to point out that everybody's going to try to whisper to find out information, and I will try to talk to Grow, because I want to find out if Grow is evil. That's the most important. And if somebody shouts out that Rankin was the red shirt before we have whispers, I'm going to be pissed.
To day 8.5, and in the night you learned that Rankin has died, and I will give everybody 4 minutes.
Grow?
Peter, you want to chat?
Yeah.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, come to my place.
Yes.
So, I believe you're evil, but I also believe George is evil, and I gave him a chance yesterday, so I'll give you a chance today. What's your story?
My story was that I was stupid enough to try something new and try to actually put up characters that I'm not in my 3 for 3, and that seems to have gone really, really wrong. I am the mayor, but we're not gonna go for a mayor win, so I don't know how useful I am anymore. At least not if I'm the mayor. So I've been just sitting around talking with people out in the public area so far because no one wants to talk to me.
Did you claim mayor to anyone?
Yeah, Matthew.
Okay. Because normally, a mayor would try to claim to somebody.
Yeah, and unfortunately Brody, but that's not really helpful.
So you're the mayor. What did you claim as your roles? Do you remember?
General, monk, klutz.
I was Jack, which Jack would make the good team win, but unfortunately I was killed right before that would happen.
Yeah, that's
So,
annoying.
yeah, probably I told an evil person that I was Jack.
Yeah. You didn't tell me you were Jack.
Yeah, well I told George, and I think he might be the demon. What do you think about that?
I think you might be right with George. I think he might be the demon.
What demon do you think he is? I think it's 50-50, the imp or the leech.
He's imp or leech.
If it's the leech, then we have an interesting conundrum.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say it's not the Enchantress, and I don't think there was a Fangu. I think Brody was evil.
Yep. All right.
So,
Thanks.
yeah, leech or imp.
Would a spectator care to chat with me? Peter.
Yes.
Let's talk. My place.
Okay. Rankin is the red shirt. Is that what you want to hear?
Well, no, I didn't really care. I think you're good. Grow does not know that Rankin is the red shirt.
Okay, good. So I think, but I still think it's George that we have to nominate and execute today, because if he was DA protected yesterday, he can't be today.
I agree. So however, the thing I hate about that is the fact that that leaves us. Yeah. Sorry.
If he does die, he's either the leech or the sailor. And if he doesn't die, that means we need to target a good person, right? So would the DA start protecting the person the leech chose?
So here's my thoughts is that unfortunately we should go for George, which means that we will be at 6 tonight, and Lewis, the king, will not get information. It is possible that you or Lewis are the leeched player. However, fortunately, they will not kill evil people or the leeched player. I believe Kate is confirmed because she knew who the damsel was. And you and Lewis are both confirmable. It's just,
Nominations are open.
Glenn, do you think I should share?
No. Yeah. Why not? What?
No.
No, thanks, Stephen. I appreciate that. Outsider claims, I'm near sure that I'm the drunk. With my information last night. So I've heard of 3 outsiders, and that's not including me.
No, you're not the drunk.
No.
Nope. Okay.
You're not the drunk.
I know.
I don't think there's any reason not to nominate and try to execute George again today. I think that gives us the most information.
It's George, Grow, and Brody. I think it has to be those 3.
Yes.
Because I was the drunk, right? That's how we know.
But you the Magic Harp, Stephen.
Well, I was the drunk. I thought I was the Magic Harp.
Magic Harp. Okay.
Actually, what he did claim that day was he claimed Golden Harp.
Yeah.
Which
he did actually.
Yeah.
Yes. He did.
Yeah, and outsider
yeah,
can't
that's true.
Yeah, an outsider can't be drunk, but I know you were joking, Stephen.
You're so sharp, Lewis.
We're in the same boat with George as we were. I think we have to.
I nominate George.
All right, Peter nominates George. Thank you for giving me a nomination, sir. What would you like to give as your accusation?
I believe George, Brody, and Grow are the evil team, and if George didn't die yesterday, he was either DA protected or he's the leech. So if he doesn't die today, we will gain valuable information.
All right, George, your defense.
My defense is that I'm the leech, and I picked myself as the leech, and that's why no one's been dying, because I poisoned myself night 1.
That's definitely not true.
Okay, any pertinent information for that?
Yeah, and the Fearmonger never changed characters, so it's safe to kill George now. Wait, Kate was the one that nominated George.
Yep.
But, oh God. Ah.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown for George. It's going to start with Brody. Here we go.
Lewis, you're living up to the name of this Paranoia City. oh, it's fine because oh God.
It would be great if Lewis was the mayor of Paranoia City.
Technically, I'm the king of Paranoia City.
You are.
Oh,
That's true.
All right,
that's
so
true.
5 is enough votes to put George on the chopping block.
Mm.
Do we have any other nominations for today?
Can I just confirm with Town that if George for some reason doesn't die today, it means we now have to focus on executing a townsfolk? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
obviously. Yep.
That's how the
You keep
works.
executing me. That's not a problem. You know?
I mean, unless he's the
I'll die
sailor,
eventually, right?
but he's not.
He's not the sailor.
He's not the sailor.
Yeah, I was the sailor.
Me too.
I was the drunk that thought I was the sailor.
All right.
How phenomenal is that?
You've been every role in the Grim.
Well, no,
That's
there's
the
a few
sailor.
I didn't claim yet.
You've got time. You can still claim them.
Even you can do it.
I don't know if it wasn't abundantly clear, but nobody's actually going to claim their role in the script.
Well, I did.
Well, it did me a lot of good.
What
All
did he?
right.
What did he?
And with that, George has been executed but does not die.
ooh.
Okay.
Huh.
Breakout rooms are open.
Huh.
Oh, fuck.
So the interesting thing is we have a confirmed evil team. I do not believe that he picked evil. Kate is confirmed. It would be awesome if he killed Lewis. Because if he kills Lewis, then Peter will learn George. And I think Peter's good. Peter's definitely not the fearmonger. I certainly hate him if he's... No. Okay, he could still be the sailor. That's the only possibility. So... I hope he kills Kate. Kate or Matthew. Or Lewis. Just don't kill Peter. That would be the worst.
Folks, welcome back. Tomorrow is Judgment Day, and you learned Kate died in the night. I'm going to give everybody 3 minutes to talk before I open nominations.
Well, it's going to be a 50-50.
Okay, so we've confirmed that George is the leech, right?
Not technically. He could still be the sailor. But
Well, he didn't know a key piece of information.
Yeah, nor did Grow.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I knew about that. If it helps.
George and Grow are the evil Brody. It's just a...
well, it's like I say, it's raining confirmations. It's
George-
raining
if-
confirmations.
If George was the leech, I've never played in a leech game.
Okay.
Is the leech likely to choose their neighbor over anyone else as the...
So I will point out, I have not played in the Leech Gate. So if you think I'm the Leech, I don't know if I'd assume.
We should
that
probably
you
try to
think
kill you, right?
You know what the Leech is.
Okay, so we'll double try to kill you for a third time today then, George?
No.
Yeah,
I don't think we can. No.
Third time lucky, right?
Lewis, can we go chat?
So I know everybody thinks I'm evil.
Yep,
But
that's
if
correct.
You want my, yeah, but
Hiram?
if you want my actual opinion, if you think George is the leech, you're not going to learn anything by trying to confirm that a third time.
Okay.
Well, I think we probably should, so we can have a guaranteed loss.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so as
If
the
you
king,
think,
Is this where the party's happening?
Well, I wanted to chat with Lewis. He should have gotten some information last night.
No, he shouldn't have.
It was more. He's last to go, so there should have been more dead players than living.
Oh. I interpreted that differently. Let me look at the... He was out there talking, so I don't think he's planning on coming. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. So
Okay, well, let's go back and get him. I'll get him. Lewis, you're wanted in Jeremy's room.
what? Wait.
We want you in Jeremy's room.
Okay.
Beans,
So
beans,
Lewis, don't go with them. They'll
Beans, I can nominate-
abduct
can
you
I
into that
comment on
weird
that?
cult.
Look, I have plans of my own, so I'm not going to divert from them, no matter what they say. Yeah.
George,
Or are you coming to Jeremy's room? Or
Yeah.
not?
do you
Okay,
want
he
to
is.
chat?
Who are you
Yeah,
talking?
Game, unfortunately, when I was out of range of internet.
Okay.
Lewis, what did you learn last night?
There's a choir boy.
Well, that's
and I
helpful.
think Peter just volunteered a choir boy, but if we confirm George as the leech, then George should have killed me because Peter would have learned known information at that point.
Kind of why I think we should kill you today.
I think that we
I'll-
should kill Peter.
Well, George would have been told that Lewis is king early in the game. Like,
Yeah, so I might have been leached because he knew what I was. So I'll test that.
I think we should kill Peter. I think it's obvious. Oh my.
I'm just.
Brody, you don't
Peter.
have to proceed every sentence with "if you think I'm evil." I could just put that out there right now. You don't
That's
have to
making it
proceed
worse.
If you think I'm evil. Anyways, all
What
right,
can I do to
everybody.
We
make it
do.
better?
I would like.
Nominations are open.
I would like somebody to nominate Peter on my behalf.
why Peter over Lewis, Stephen?
I have a reason, and I would give it in my accusation if it's deferred to me.
Yeah, I'll do it then. I nominate Peter.
All right, Matthew nominates Peter.
I
Matthew,
give
your
it-
accusation.
I
You
seek
should
to-
have totally not deferred it and just talked.
Two words. Fear monger. No, okay, sorry. I couldn't help myself. I do think it makes sense to kill Peter because of the information that was shared. It seems to validate that Lewis is not poisoned. Lewis is a good player, so why the heck would he have given us bad information?
But poison doesn't technically mean he has to lie. I mean,
Well,
could've
so
told
in
me-
my world, we get 2 kills. We should kill Peter, and then tomorrow we should kill the other person that I declare. But I will not say that name now because that would be foolish as all get out.
I'm on board with that.
Definitely
Alright,
do
folks.
whatever I say.
So, any other pertinent information before I start the countdown on Peter?
I will say that in the interest of fairness, I won't be voting for anyone who decides to be nominated today or tomorrow or any day.
Is that because you're the leech?
I appreciate about that, George.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown for Peter. Here we go. It's gonna
I
start
would just
with
like to
George.
give pertinent info that I did not get a defense. That's my pertinent.
We should give Peter a defense.
Yeah, he needs a defense.
Sorry.
You'll see.
I don't need a defense. Kill me.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What a
3
weird game.
votes is enough to put Peter on the chopping block. Do we have any other nominations for today?
Well, I'd like to say that we started out with extreme paranoia, and now we're all suicidal.
I mean, based on Jeremy voting for himself first time around, I think we started out suicidal as well.
I think you're absolutely right.
Okay, so that was 3. So, all right, so we got 5. So, yes, Grow, George, and Lewis and Peter can still nominate. Anybody in those 4 would like to nominate?
Out of
please.
fairness, George, you
Yeah.
shouldn't nominate either.
I think it's likeliest that the leech
I'm
would
not going
pick
to nominate. Out
Sanders.
of fairness, I'm not going to nominate. I promise.
I also think out of fairness, you should tell us
Okay,
who picked as your
so
lead.
guys, so nobody actually answered my
Well, in
question.
interest of
Of
fairness,
those
I'll
4
tell you that,
people,
sure.
would any of those 4 people like to nominate?
No.
If the answer is no, then we can move on to the night phase.
Nah.
Nope. Okay, then we will move on. Let's see. Peter is executed but does not die.
What?
The DA still lives.
Maybe we should kill him tomorrow.
Whoa, guys.
Whoa.
Gee,
Hang on
what
to
a
your brain
twist. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Can you guys kill anybody, please?
All right, we'll say. I don't know if the script was balanced or not, but it does seem like it's very, very much so stacked in Good's favor at this point, which I often say things like that and then we lose. But, well, so there's one caveat to that, which is, so here's what seems like happened, is basically at this point, we know that it's a leech game, and we're looking for the poisoned player. So the Devil's Advocate is no longer protecting the demon, but they're protecting the leech target. The problem with that is that if we try to kill the leech target, so then the rock, paper, scissors ends up being, do I, like, maybe Peter, oh, I hate this game. Maybe Peter was protected so that we suspect that he is, so get in the head of Grow, who I think is the Devil's Advocate. Would Grow protect the target? So I think actually the wrong play is to protect the target because, but see, then you got like the double thing. Maybe you protect the target because people will overthink it and think that you protected the not target. So then who dies tonight? Well, Peter won't die. If Lewis, so it was said that poison can get accurate information. I don't think that happened. I think the king was given accurate information because they're not the leech target. I suppose, see, that's the thing. It's super unfair. So if, honestly, I think he should choose the Devil's Advocate. I think that's the smart play. So we literally get one more kill. The problem is with this leech nonsense. So we do get information. So if he kills the Magic Harp, then it's between Lewis and Peter. Lewis got accurate information. Peter was protected. I would say most certainly kill Peter. If he kills Lewis, Peter will get information. So the thing is, it's super unfair because the leech picked somebody. So basically, the choir boy is going to be told the demon. Because otherwise it makes it super dang obvious. So they're not actually poisoned. That's the problem. So the demon should not kill the king because the choir boy will be told or not told, which proves or disproves. The DA can't protect them. If the demon kills the choir boy, that would be the oddest thing because we literally think it's Peter. Oh, I guess the day is over. I'm done. The night is over.
Folks, is everybody back? I guess we're waiting on one more. All right, so in the night, everybody learns that Lewis has died. I am not going to open breakout rooms. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes just to talk before I start kind of pushing for nominations. By 3 minutes, I'm going to start my 10 count. So there
Peter, what did you learn?
I have some info. So I learned last night, shockingly, that George is the demon. But I would like to throw a scenario. George and Grow talked when we were all convinced it was them and are still convinced it was them. I think we solved this game about an hour ago. But by the DA yesterday could...
Is he breaking up for you guys too?
Well,
bluff.
Yes.
Okay.
It sounds like we can't hear from Peter, so his information is invalid, it sounds like.
Invalid.
Peter, you're breaking up all over the place.
Yeah, like for the longest time, I thought I was poisoned by the leech.
So talk slowly, or just type it in.
Peter,
Okay.
we can not hear you.
The suspense.
All right, and so Peter has disappeared.
Wonderful. All right, well, I'm going to start talking then, unless somebody else had something they want to say. So I don't know what he was going to say, but my thoughts were that the Devil's Advocate may have protected the non-leech target to make them look like the leech target. The problem is that if we kill wrong, the game is over, or... So, I don't know. But the problem is that the Devil's Advocate's alive, and, like, they lined it up correctly, we might not be able to win tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we got to go on Peter Because if we don't,
wait, I don't think I wasn't poisoned because I'm dead and George is the leech, so my choir boy info should be accurate.
Well,
right.
the other thing I thought about is the fact that if Peter the choir boy is the leech target, most certainly he would get accurate information, because getting inaccurate information would pretty much like end the game. Like
Well,
there's
we
no
don't really have a choice because Gro would have probably. She can't target Peter again, so she's targeted Matthew. We can't vote Matthew out.
Well, the question is basically, did they protect as a bluff? Wow.
Wow.
If you would mute one of the Peters.
I'm gonna mute both of the Peters until he figures it out.
Muted.
Okay. You've been muted.
Now you're frozen twice, Peter.
He actually can't
Never
unmute
thought I was
himself
gonna
either.
cheat.
Because
No,
you're
no,
muted.
yes he can. I can. Yes he can.
If the host mutes you, it won't let you unmute yourself.
Oh.
The new Peter.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I was going to say. I found out last night that George is the demon, unsurprisingly.
That's why let's get him.
So that leads me to believe, well, I might not be poisoned because I think George is the demon, and I found that out. George and Gro spoke the day before yesterday when we were all conspiring against them. And if they decided to DA protect me, thinking I was the most logical kill and that I wouldn't die, it could be a double bluff. I believe Steven said that a couple of minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the safest way is probably just to kill me. I'm not sure Trey would give me incorrect information at this time because it would make it obvious I was poisoned.
Yeah. The problem
that's where I stand.
We can't kill Matthew because he's likely DA protected now. So we either go to sleep and kill Matthew tomorrow, or just kill you today.
Those are the choices.
I think we just kill me today.
So what I'll say is, I'm the DA, right? Peter, you're the leech host because you got bad information because I'm not the demon, right? So you're the leech host, so we should definitely kill you. Okay, I couldn't DA protect you twice in a row.
So wish that your voice didn't work.
Double bluff on top of a double bluff. This is like now a quadruple bluff.
Like this looks so weird seeing two of you, Peter.
If you could develop some kind of a maiming disease quickly.
I think we should let Gro nominate.
That would be a really bad idea, I think.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start my 10 count since we're staring at each other again.
I think we should nominate me.
I hate this game.
Go for it, Peter.
Is that a self-nomination, Peter?
I nominate me.
All right. Peter nominates himself. Peter, your argument.
Oh, I wish it would defer to me.
I mean, I got what I think is correct information, but like I said, I don't think Trey would tell me that someone else was the demon at this point. It would be obvious that I was poisoned. So I think because I didn't die yesterday, I should die today. And if the evil team pulled this off, power to them, because we knew who the evil team was an hour ago, and if they still win, then good on them.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to want to meet you in person
Matthew's the demon.
to punch you in the face, George.
All right. I'm going to start the countdown for Peter.
Pertinent info.
Yes, sir.
Forwards, evil team, rise up. We got this in the bag.
Yeah, it does look like it's on lock, to be fair. I don't think evil can lose here.
Right,
like I said, I'm not going to vote
George.
in the interest of fairness. So, I'm abstaining.
Evil team, rise up. We got this.
All right. 5 votes is enough.
You'll notice how the evil team...
3 dead votes have been used.
You'll notice how the evil team did not rise up.
Did not.
I did say that I would not be rising up in any which way. I'm abstaining.
Are you evil? Did you just admit...
I don't know how you can equate those two things together. I said I was taking a stand. That doesn't make
I said the evil team did not rise up, and you immediately spoke to that.
George, Gro, Matthew. Would anybody like to nominate anybody?
GG Matthew. Good demon win there, mate.
Oh.
Magic Harp. Look at that. He's stuck an extra outside in there. And he... Silly Billy. And the Magic
Okay.
Harp, guys.
Don't pull it, Edgar. You'll never live it down. All right, with that, Peter has been executed and dies, and the game is over. And congratulations to the good team for finally finding your leech pick.
George.
By the way, Brody was evil.
Yeah, George. George. I know this is pot calling the kettle black because I'll also occasionally say that I'm evil to bluff. Telling people that you're the demon and you're the leech and the person you chose.
Just so you know, Brody, it made me very uncomfortable, and I hated that he did that.
Okay. All right, I'm going to share the grid here with everybody. Here we go. It was actually interesting on the very opening night when I went to talk to George. I was able to give him an extra minion because Robert was your magician. I was able to give him Lewis as the king. I was able to tell him that there was a jack in play, and he was able to pick a leech pick. So George was kind of active on the first night. Brody was your fearmonger who picked Steven right off the bat, and yet Jeremy stole his nomination on day one, and then Steven nominated Jeremy back, who happened to be the damsel, which kind of clued Brody into the fact that he was the damsel, but he was able to be executed very, very quickly. Steven, I really do like your idea as the sympathizer for a minion to be like, I picked this person as the damsel, and by the way, I want a defect. I did think that was pretty clever there. Halfway through the game, when I announced that the fearmonger had changed, he had actually, obviously, shocking to no one, had switched it to Matthew, who was the Magic Harp. Jeremy was your damsel who killed himself on day one, giving Kate, the Huntsman, absolutely nothing to do. Grow was your DA, who was pretty much protecting everybody under the sun. She had successful protection on Brody, and she protected herself one of the times, but she also protected Peter. And Steven was actually protected twice, so if he had been killed during the day, but George was frantically every single night trying to find where Jack was. Matthew was the Magic Harp, who I was looking forward to him being executed during the day to see if that was who the leech pick had actually picked. Robert was the magician, who was an extra minion given to George, and Brody and Grow both got him and George as the demon, but Brody went to George on the first day and was literally like, hey, dude, are you evil? And he's like, yep. And so that's why George killed Robert in the night on the very first night, was to basically, in case Grow was the minion who had no information, or she was still lost as to who her demon was, so that way it would clear it up for Grow. Kate was your huntsman. Glenn was the fool who was targeted on back-to-back nights. The first night was to get rid of his ability, and then to actually kill him off. Lewis was the king, as you guys know, and Rankin was the Redshirt, who all the evil team did not know.
I actually figured it out.
Well, we're glad, Evil Brody, that you're the one who figured it out. And the demon bluff rolls were Sailor, Klutz, and Mayor. And it's actually interesting because Grow was going around telling people she was the Klutz, and Brody was going around telling people he was the Klutz. And then they had to figure out who was going to take the other. So
yeah, but then I was in a three-way with Brody, and he claimed Klutz. Then I had to claim Mayor.
Okay.
That was a funny sentence.
Okay. So George, if you'd have not killed me, I would have assumed I was the leech target and nominated myself. Because why would you leave the king alive with less than 5 to go?
The thing was that I was running out of options at that point. I was either kill you or kill Matthew, which was the Magic Harp. Which obviously, if you wanted to kill him, trying to think he was the leech target, then I would have got an extra minion.
That's when you killed Rankin, who was the red shirt. You thought he was the monk. That's what happened. You thought Rankin was the monk.
I thought he was.
So you killed Rankin, who actually Grow DA picked. Peter, I'm going to mute you because you're very, very loud. No, you had said, I think Rankin's the monk, and even though I should kill Lewis, I'm going to kill Rankin. Rankin was actually DA picked that day, just so that, because Grow was trying to delay it before it would come back to the evil team. And so that was what was going on. So yeah, so I think a couple of things.
I didn't figure out that Glenn was the fool, and I thought the night that no one died is because Rankin had protected Glenn. That's why
as the monk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess my first question to everybody playing is did you guys feel like there was a lot of untrust going around, or did you guys like pretty much just on day one just say, hey, this is who I am, and you guys just all got lucky?
It was a very weird game.
Breakout rooms?
I didn't trust a lot of people till late in the game.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back and look, and I'm gonna remove a lot of the protection stuff. And,
never lied.
That was hilarious. That day 2 conversation between you and Steven is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
The other thing I'll say is that with the leech, like, you have to find the leech early because you have to sort of sift through the information to figure out who to kill. And on the final 3, we literally, like, it was, even though we had solved the game, as Peter put it, we still didn't know who to kill. Like, it was a 50-50 there.
You still had to find out who the leech pick was.
Correct.
I think part of that was because of the good job that Grow did as the DA. Because I don't think if she didn't do such a good job, then we wouldn't have lasted that long.
Well, the frustrating thing to me was
greatness as well.
Like,
no, don't get great.
Did the DA protect not the host to make them look like the host, or did it was literally just a guess? And there was the thing is with Peter's role, there's no way Peter would have ever, no matter what, learned anything but George, and it's like, well, that's pretty much garbage. Can I have breakouts?
George on the last night was paranoid that I would tell Peter something else.
I was like, I can't kill Lewis because he's going to say that I am not the demon, and then he's going to.
Well, anyway, that was a heck of a lot of fun. I don't know if it was a balanced script or whatnot, but it was a lot of fun. It worked very well. The evil team can't claim because of the magician, and the good team can't claim because everything shouldn't claim. The Damsel, the Magic Harp, the Huntsman can claim, but the Huntsman works with the Damsel. The Fool can claim. The King doesn't matter if they claim. I personally don't like claiming. The Redshirt shouldn't claim, but I wouldn't say a paranoia role. Like, they're basically waiting for the demon to kill them because they're proven. So what I will say is that the game was very, very, very solved, except for the issue with. So I think that they still had a chance at the end because if it's really hard. So the DA is one of those rules where like you can pretty much ensure an evil win if you time it correctly. But it's so hard to time it correctly because you don't know how many times we're going to execute and not kill somebody, or how many protections are going to be. But it was hairy at the very end. I honestly didn't like going for Peter. However, well, I think that the thing that sealed it for me was when Brody said, "Evil team, rise up." And I was like, that seems like a bluff. Like, that was the most readable thing to me. And he voted and the other 2 didn't. And I 100% knew they were evil, and at that point I was like, okay, we definitely have this. Now, it could have been a double bluff, knowing that he's super easy to read. Just say evil team, rise up. Now, here's the weird thing, and this is the thing where you need to think quickly on your feet, and nobody does, definitely I don't. If he says evil team, rise up, it forces an execution. We kill Peter. See, the demon can't kill the Magic Harp, which obviously the Magic Harp would be the leech host if it wasn't Peter and we had killed Peter. Peter could die, but they wouldn't have had to because the demon could have killed the Devil's Advocate, and that would have been a win. Yep, so that could work. So that's the problem, is I can't actually think through all those things. Anyway, I think I'm done rambling for now. I don't know that I've actually unraveled anything. It's a very wicked, confusing game. I quite like it. I think you would also. There's Paranoia City, which I'm sure will adjust slightly, and we'll probably play again, but it was a lot of fun. Anyway, this has been a Yahoo, and thanks for watching. Join Dice Tower Werewolf. Play with us. We play at 4 p.m. Eastern all the time, and there's also 9 p.m. Eastern games that happen quite regularly, and then sometimes earlier, whatever. But anyway, thanks for watching.